underdogs to favorites, we break it down. Empty Field Podcast, the talk of the town. Empty Field, where we lay it all out. Breaking down games, removing all doubt. Interviews with stars, we're bringing the heat. Sports news and odds talk that can't be beat.
Welcome to another episode of the Empty Field Podcast. My name is Mathew Hansen, and today I have an undefeated fighter fighting out of Ohio. We have Wesley Armstrong. Wes, how are you, sir?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. First off, tell us about yourself.
And I'm born and raised out of Cleveland, Ohio. Been here in Columbus for some time. Started wrestling when I was a kid, and excited to meet you. Excited to be on.
Perfect. What got you into MMA?
Like I said, I started wrestling when I was 8 or 9. Always been into combat sports, like even back in the day, the Power Rangers and stuff like that. I just like that type of environment. I got here to Columbus. I was doing or still am in a corporate role and gained probably 100 pounds, and the goal was to get it off. Have successfully did that. Took a couple years, but that was the main reason the reason why I stepped into Immortal, and it's been a rocket ship from there, man.
What was your heaviest weight you were at?
When I gained the nerve to get on the scale, I was 360. So before that, I had started like doing like walking and like going to Planet Fitness, doing some stuff. But when I actually got on the scale, it was like 360. I was like, damn, I'm a circle boy.
I checked out your Instagram, and you had a before and after photo, and just the difference of size, it's amazing. What did you do to drop all that weight?
First, I was trying to outwork a bad diet, so I was kind of still eating the same way and like just working out more. Then I started, educating myself. We're in the information age, so there's really not too much you can't find. As long as I had a notebook, I was writing everything down. And then start like at first I was just monitoring the scale, just trying to drop pounds, and like that could be a combination of water or I could swing 10 pounds in a day. So but once I learned how to eat properly to fuel my workouts and things like that, like I was able to target body fat over just weight, because you can lose, like a lot of people when they I'll use Ozempic for example. People get on that and they'll lose weight, but they're also losing muscle mass. So they don't necessarily look the way that they want to look or that they imagine when that number hits on the scale, you know.
Okay. Did you said you went to Immortal to start doing that flip, or was it just you said it was an Anytime Fitness? No.
No. I at first I was going to
What fitness center
I
did you
was
go
just
to?
going to I just was going to Planet Fitness at first, like just working out and stuff like that, and then um uh Immortal Martial Arts was like not too far away from the apartment that I was at. So it took a while to get my work schedule in line to be able to train there. But once I did, I just dived straight into it. So at first I started with jiu-jitsu because wrestling background, and then bought my first pair of gloves and started doing some striking and stuff like that, and uh start sparring with some of the pro guys, getting ready for their fights, and I was like, man, I can hang with these fellas. So just kept it going.
And you're at the heavyweight weight?
Yep, 265.
Okay. What's the biggest misunderstanding about being a heavyweight?
I don't know. I think a lot of people, my response that I get from people when I spar with them for the first time, or like I'll travel anytime I go travel somewhere, I find a gym. I'll go work out there. Uh and the biggest response I always get is heavyweight shouldn't move that fast. So I think that's the biggest misunderstanding, is how fast and how skillful we could be, because a lot of times, like, yeah, we're once you're to something, you it don't like skeletal strength and stuff like that, it makes it a little bit easier to knock somebody out. But when someone's my size, at that time I was traveling, I was still probably like I was excited when I got under 300, but I was like 300 pounds still hanging around with the smaller guys, keeping their pace and like fainting them too. And I think that's the biggest misunderstanding is just the athleticism that people could have at this size.
Okay. So you're undefeated, like I said earlier. What does that mean to you?
It's just part of the journey, man. Just doing the right things, staying focused. Um, it just shows that I am who I think I am. The record is, I don't know. That's a good question, man. That's the first time I've ever heard that question, actually. Um, that's a really good question. I mean, the undefeated record means a lot as far as um getting fights. It actually makes it a little bit harder to find fights. I would say that. Like a couple guys be ducking, but yeah, man. I think it's great for where I am in my path right now.
You bring up ducking. Do you feel pressure on protecting that O, or are you just like, I don't care for it right now. I just want to fight.
Yeah, I just want to fight. I mean, the protecting the O is cool, but like, there's so many other things to add on pressure to this that I don't like. If I was boxing, then yeah, that might be more important. But for me, it's about having fun, doing what I enjoy, and just showing my martial arts. Showing my artistic abilities in that aspect.
Perfect. What part of your game are you most proud of?
I don't know if it's a part. I think I'm pretty well rounded. Grappling is I would say my first love, but I've come a long way with the striking. Have some boxing trainer later on today. Think if I was to put anything, it would be my gas tank. I think that's something that I'm very proud of. My cardio, things like that, because that's something else that a lot of big guys don't possess is a deep tank. Usually around rounds two. Sometimes at the end of round one, like guys are gassed, and I think that's something that separates me from a lot of guys.
Okay. Now let's have some self-reflection here. What are you actively working on to get better at?
Mm. Um, right now, the main thing I've been working on is maintaining distance, uh being calm in the pocket, uh not being hypercritical of myself if I make mistakes within my game plan or like during practice, things like that. Um Been really focusing on yeah, like I said, footwork and distance. That's my main things I've been working on.
Stop. Before we continue this episode here, are you staying hydrated? No, no, no. Have you tried Hydrofy? Man, it's not just flavored water. It's clean hydration with electrolytes that actually work. No sugar crash, no junk ingredients. Pretty simple. Hydrofy keeps you sharp and fueled for the day. I use it because, man, it's simple, effective, and it just tastes real good. Hydrate smarter, hydrate better. That's Hydrofy. Use promo code MTF to get 10% off your order. Just say, hey, Matt from the Empty Field podcast sent you.
Okay. Now let's rewind a bit. Bring us back to your very first fight. It could even be a smoker fight. Your very first fight. What was going through your head?
Man, uh I was super, I don't know, man. So that one was super heavyweight. That was my first fight. I was like 285, and actually it was uh exactly a year ago. So like a year ago from the fight that's coming up here soon, in 2 weeks. It was kind of dope because a lot of my teammates were also on that car. So we're all in the back. The emotions weren't really too bad until we start walking out. And then like Matt's behind me is like, hey man, just relax, just breathe. you've prepared for this, so on and so forth. And I mean, my wife saw me in the crowd. She was like, "Oh man," she was able to see the tears in my eyes and stuff like that because I can be a little bit emotional. And like she was like, "Yeah, that guy is going to get hurt today." So, that pretty much was it. I mean, luckily I took my time. Like I took my time like getting to that point because I did a few jujitsu tournaments first. So like getting back into the competitive environment, it made it a little bit easier, I would say.
I thought you said you're gonna take your time in the fight. I'm like, how much time did you need? You only took 21 seconds from that fight with Corbin.
Yeah, no, that didn't take long at all. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a bad night for that guy, but he's a good guy. I told him like he messaged me after and was like asking me what to do and stuff like that. I was like, you just gotta keep training. Like he's so young, and like he's just at the beginning. Like you gotta keep training and like keep working on like getting 1% better every day. You know.
Okay. What does a normal training week look like for you?
I train probably 5 to 6 days. The morning, ass crack of dawn, I go get a lift in. I go lift. I might do a little cardio in the morning. Have a work day. Uh, then in the evening, I'll get striking and grappling in. Any given day, that's typically how the day lines up. Some days I'll use some PTO and go train in the morning, train with some of the other higher level guys, and but there's high level guys in the evening as well. So most days is lift early in the morning before the wife and the kids wake up, and then go get me another session like late in the evening. I usually get home like right before the boys go to sleep.
Okay. So you brought up the fight. Let's bring up your fight with CJ Parker here. You are technically considered the underdog. What does that mean to you?
50 Cent had that song said underdogs always on top. So the it doesn't matter too much. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter too much, honestly. Like I think I was the underdog in my last fight. I think that guy was supposed to knock me out as well. Um uh yeah, I think yeah, I didn't know I was the underdog. Thanks for letting me know. It gives me a little bit of chip on my shoulder.
Absolutely. It looked like you were the favorite going into that one, according to Tapology, against
Okay,
Danzo.
okay.
But
Yeah.
still, underdogs have one minus plus whatever have one. Um, what will be a successful night on that February 21st? What will be considered successful?
Obviously get my hand raised at the end. The belt's a nice trophy, but ultimately it's beating the guy physically and mentally. Working my game plan, keeping staying sharp, and um yeah, I'm not too worried about like his game plan or his skill set or anything like that. Like I have to focus on myself and work my game.
Take out the wins and the losses. How do you measure success?
Measure success. See, that's hard when you take out the wins and losses. Because that's usually how most people would, from the outside looking in, see it. But for me, success is um being confident, um, being able to go out there and display my skill set, regardless wins or loss. Um, and ultimately, like it's where I feel I don't want to say happy, but like it's my happy place. It's where when the cage is closed or like the whole process, like when you're able to zero in and focus on that specific moment. That's why I like jujitsu so much, is because um you have to be present. You have to be dialed in into that whatever duration of time that you have when you're rolling or doing whatever, you have to be super locked in. I think it really like that's the best part about this sport.
Okay. Say you beat CJ Parker. What's next?
Mhm. Probably another fight, man. Just keep adding them up. Ultimately, my goal is to be pro, be in the big lights. I see some of the heavyweights in the UFC. I'm like, man, I can hang with these fellas. Yeah, that's my goal is to keep adding more fights on, keep moving forward, and sometimes people just don't dream big enough. So uh I'm living my dream right now. Like this is something that like was put on hold because I felt that like you have to you I mean obviously you have to work, you have to do all these things, but the path is totally up to you. Like um being in early 30s, like you still have so much time, so much life to live that like I've seen and hired people this is their second or third career. So um yeah, I'm excited for next steps after this fight.
Perfect. Do you want to trash talk anything to CJ Parker?
No, I'm not that type of guy, man. I think he probably is, but I'm not really that type of guy. I'm that would be to me giving him too much energy, too much thought for me. I'm a respect every man for as a man and uh lay the chips lay where they lay.
Perfect. All right, here comes the rapid fire. Are you more power or patience?
Uh-oh. Ooh. uh Coach would say power, I guess.
Are you wanting a first round finish or a late round war?
Ooh. First round finish, man. I'm not always say I'm not trying we're not paid by the hour, dog. Trying to get in there and get out of there.
Are you more calm or aggressive?
Hmm. I would say calm.
Early morning training, late evening training.
Both.
Okay. Would you rather have a loud crowd or silence?
uh I kind of zero it. I mean, loud is great, but yeah, let's say loud.
Okay. One word to describe your fighting style,
Pressure.
and then one word to describe you.
Complex.
Okay. Now, what would today you tell 10-year-old you?
Follow your dreams. The only thing stopping you is you.
Awesome. Is there anybody you want to give a special shout out to?
A lot of folks, man, a lot of folks helped me out from the time I started, from when I couldn't find a gi big enough to wrap around me to train. All those folks I sweated on so much with the top pressure and whatnot. My wife, my family, uh, and then myself, man. I gotta shout out to myself. Like most people would never take the steps to they'll never take the steps to do something life changing. And this is something that has truly changed my life and made me a better person. So
Awesome. And then where can everybody find you on social media?
I'm mostly on Instagram, underscore Mr_West, and that's Mr. MR, not spelt out. And that's pretty much it. At underscore Mr_West.
Awesome. Well, Wes, I appreciate you stopping by, telling us about your fighting career and what got you all into it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Fans of One T Media Production, do you guys drink coffee? Sure you do. I, myself, drink quite a bit of coffee, so I always turn to a Fuera coffee for my go-to. It's smooth, it's bold, it's not too heavy. Perfect for that early morning or when you just need to lock in for the day. The best part is, at every purchase, 5% goes back to the great outdoors. Get a bag like this. I get two myself. Use promo code MTF and you get 15% off your order. Guys, what's not to love about coffee, free money, and deliciousness of Poeta Coffee.